Okay, so in summary, your vertex or your starting point is always going to be at the coordinate C, D. You just have to remember to, number one, say the opposite of what you actually physically see for your C value. And number two, remember to factor out any B values like we had here in this last example. Otherwise, your C value is not a true C value. Okay? Your domain, if B is positive, your domain will be X is greater than or equal to C. If B is negative, if X is less than or equal to C. Okay, range is going to be the same except for we're looking at A value. So if A value is positive, Y is greater than or equal to B. If A is negative, Y is less than or equal to B. Okay, your x-intercept, you're going to plug in a 0 for Y and solve for X. So once you get that number, you're going to plug in whatever, or you're going to write whatever number you get for your answer right there. Okay, for your y-intercept, you plug in a 0 for X, solve for Y, whatever answer you get, you put the number right there. So y-intercept, you have a 0 for X and a value for Y. X-intercept, you have a 0 for Y and a value for X. Okay, your transformations, like I said, are exactly the same. We have not talked about your B values. So a negative B is going to be a horizontal reflection, or we could say across y-axis. Okay, and then your stretch and compression is going to be the opposite. So if the absolute value of B is greater than 1, that's actually going to be a horizontal compression. So vertically, if it's bigger than 1, it would be a stretch. But a horizontal compression is going to visually do the same thing as a vertical stretch. Horizontal compression is going to squeeze it and make it taller and skinnier. Okay, if absolute value of B is less than 1, that's a horizontal stretch. Okay, I'm not going to talk you through your A, your C, and your D value on your notes, but I will stop talking and then I will freeze frame a screen after I fill in all of the other ones so that you can visually see what they look like without having to sit through and watch me write them all again.